fun game than to have a game that looks great. Like again, like still to this day, one of my favorite games is still Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine on Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
So there you go. I don't need a lot to be happy about a game that I'm playing. It just has to be fun.
Yeah, and that's
Although
honestly
if it
all
doesn't
it's
like
gonna do.
you and it's not fun, then you have a problem.
Well, yeah, and you got ET. That ET game is not great. Had the dissatisfaction of trying that. Anything on the Atari. Oh, I had to test an Atari, and that was bad. Did
Just
not
getting the
have.
joystick to work properly without feeling like you're about to rip it off.
Yep.
Yeah, the Atari. In 2022, the Atari is a trash console.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It is.
In 1995, the Atari is a trash console.
Yeah, because at that point we had the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis.
Yeah, so yeah, not quite about that Atari. I don't. Even when I was a kid, my mom was like, "Yeah, this is what I used to play," and I'm sitting there playing Sonic. I'm like, "Ew, get that out of here."
Zelda Wand of Camelot. No.
Are you talking about the CDI? Yeah, he's talking about the CDI.
Yeah. Zelda about the CDI.
Ooh, that's nasty. Excuse me,
no.
princess.
The Intellivision wasn't great either. Like, there's a long list of consoles, and all of them had a Dragon Ball game. No, not all of them, but a good chunk of them had a Dragon Ball game.
Dude, those old Dragon Ball games were not great. Like, Ultimate Battle 22 was just straight terrible jank. Dragon Ball GT Transformation was not good. The PS1 GT game, not good. Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu, not good. Dragon Ball Super Buten on the Super Nintendo, all 5 versions of it, not good. Dragon Ball on the Sega Genesis, not good. The Dragon Ball game that was in the arcade, actually pretty fun. Actually very fun.
I never played.
So you used basically bongos, essentially, kind of like with Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. And it was from a over-the-shoulder perspective. And it was like a boxing game, essentially, where you had to like push the button to dodge left and right, and then you had the two to get to hit the punch. It was actually pretty fun. Like, I have it on my Xbox in there, you know, the arcade stuff. The game's pretty fun. It translates pretty well to a controller, too. Use L and R to strafe left and right, X button to punch, Y button to shoot a blast, A button to, like, ascend and descend. Worked pretty well. Don't talk about Dragon Ball Connect. Let's see, what is it? Dragon Ball Connect, I guess, since we're already there. Bad.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi, which was just Dragon Ball Connect, but with a controller. Bad.
Oh, but it looked so good.
Yeah, the best Dragon Ball games that they made, period, is the Budokai series from Budokai 1 all the way up to Tenkaichi 3. And then we also have Burst Limit, which I personally really liked. Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 1 and 2, along with, in my opinion, Legacy of Goku 3, although it's called Boo's Fury. Those are all the best Dragon Ball games they made. I'm probably missing some. Xenoverse is obviously in there. Dragon Ball Adventure for the Wii is actually really fun, and Dragon Ball Adventure on on the Game Boy is fun. Dragon Ball Origins for the DS, a lot of people slept on that one. That one was kind of fun. And in Dragon Ball, I guess it's called Attack of the Saiyans. I have the game over there on the DS. That one's also really fun as well. And the Dragon Ball... What?
Never played it.
Oh, it's really good.
The Attack of the Saiyans, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a turn-based RPG,
Piccolo
so you
one.
wouldn't like it.
Yeah, I know the Piccolo one on, what you call it?
On the Wii?
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a beat-em-up game. It's actually really fun.
Yeah, I always wanted to play it, just never did.
It has a versus mode where you can actually fight each other. I've never done it before, though. But the main story is it's basically a beat-em-up game.
See, with that.
Yeah, and the Dragon Ball game on the DS, the first one that came to the DS, Dragon Ball Z, I might say, that was a turn-based RPG. That was actually fun, too. Oh, yeah, Dragon Ball Supersonic Warriors. That's very forgettable. Yeah. That was also fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that one, too, personally.
The one that we were playing on, what was it, PS2 or whatever?
Super Dragon Ball Z, yep, that's another one people forgot about. Super Dragon Ball Z is also very, very fun. So yeah, it's like the more modern ones are actually really good, minus Ultimate Tenkaichi.
And I really wanted that to be good.
Yeah, I mean it's good if you like cutscenes. That's all it is. Just mash one button and a cutscene comes on.
Well, Raging Blast didn't get as much love as it should have.
Raging Blast? No, it didn't. It did not, and it should have kept going. Matter of fact, Budokai 3, I hold such a high regard. The PSP games were actually a little bit better than Budokai 3. They were actually really good. Those PSP games translated well, and they added to the Budokai 3 formula. So honestly, the PSP ones are better. I don't remember if they had stage transitions though, but I'm talking about like
Budokai, was that one of them?
Yeah, it was Shin Budokai and Shin Budokai 1 and 2. And then there was like Tenkaichi Tag, which should have came out on consoles. It's just a regular Tenkaichi game, but it's 4-player. That's another one a lot of people didn't play. It was PSP only. That was a fun game. Man, I'm just remembering Dragon Ball games now.
Sagas. It was terrible.
Oh my god, Sagas.
It was so bad. But as a kid, playing that game and being able to hold the burning attack for like 5 minutes before you shoot it was great.
Oh, dude, that game made me so mad. You finally get to become a Super Saiyan, and you have it for all of 5 seconds.
Yep.
And then Frieza kicks the shit out of you. I think the hardest fight in that entire game was... No blessings. The hardest fight in that entire game was Vegeta.
It's just like the hardest fight in Budokai 1 was Frieza.
Yeah, because you can destroy Cell, but Frieza was a problem.
Yeah, I beat the crap out of Cell, but like Frieza maybe shut the game off multiple times.
Yeah.
On the original one and the remake on 360 PS3.
Yeah, Frieza's a problem.
Mashing my little heart out.
Oh, fun fact, I modded Mario Kart 64 and it's Dragon Ball.
Really?
Yeah, pretty cringy. But either way, yeah, I found that mod online and did it. I edited it just a little bit because there was some stuff on there that I didn't really care for. Like when you get the bananas, it's like it's literally the gorilla, like the Ozaru face. I'm like, yeah, that's dumb. You get Dragon Balls and they're just like they're the red shell. I'm like, yeah, that's dumb. So I just changed the pictures for those to what they're supposed to be. Otherwise, the whole game is Mario Kart with Bruce Faulkner music and Dragon Ball characters instead.
Please.
Yeah, I know this is painful information.
No, that's fine. That's still an interesting thing, though. Like, I'm down to definitely play that.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a mod, like, I mean, Tenkaichi 4 is a mod, and it's good. So.
It's confusing, but yeah, it is good. Like, I don't understand some of the stuff that was changed as far as the controls are concerned, because there's a lot I feel like I'm not able to do that I distinctly remember doing at least on the second game. So, I don't know.
Controls is the only thing that I have a big problem with.
Yeah. Yeah.
But other than that, the game's great. Like, runs great, everything. But just how you do certain things is just really odd.
Yeah.
Like, it took forever to figure out how to just block. Once I figured out it was, I don't know what button it was, but if I was holding the controller playing the game, I'd remember.
Yeah, and some characters can't turn Super Saiyan as well, even though it kind of shows in their skill list that they can.
Yeah, and like trying to use Golden Frieza, like he wouldn't transform for me. But it was probably something I was doing wrong, which is fine. I'm not blaming the modders for that.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna say that the Dragon Ball community, just like the Sonic community, you're all just wrong. Like somebody makes a small tweak to a game that doesn't really do much other than add character models, or they just make a fan game, and you go, "This is better than anything the actual company can make." That's not true. Stop it. Like, Tenkaichi 4 isn't the best Dragon Ball game to ever come out in any capacity. We already have that. It's called Xenoverse. It's literally just Xenoverse, but, like, with a lot of broken mechanics. Like, yeah, Tenkaichi was a fun game, but I don't see much that this person, like, the modders did to, like, set the world on fire. Like, they didn't reinvent the wheel or anything. They just made the game a little more complicated to play, and it runs a tiny bit faster.
And they added a bunch of characters that we wanted anyway.
Which is fair, and I do accept that. And, you know, adding those characters is cool. But the regard that people are holding the game to when it needs a lot more work is astounding to me. Because, like, for ages, you've been able to, Smash Brothers and a million other games, you've been able to modify the game to add more characters, which is, you know, precisely what they did. Obviously, they did their own animation work. I'm not going to shoot any of that down in any capacity. But there's still issues there, and people are acting like there aren't. So I'm going to be the one negative Nancy with that one and be like, yeah, no, it's not the best Dragon Ball Z game ever made, and it's not trumping over anything. I'm that negative Nancy.
Yeah, I mean, that which is fine. Like, I feel like everyone should be entitled to their opinion and shouldn't be vilified for it. But even then, there's like some things that I won't say. And I usually don't care, and I'll say what's on my mind. But there's some things that I can't bring myself to trash. Like, well, and it's not even like trashing either. Like that's good. I'll say it anyway. That animation, that Dragon Ball animation that came out.
Dragon Ball animation. Oh, the one with Vegeta and Goku and doing the thing and the Chi-Chi and yeah, that one.
Yeah. Like, yeah. The amount of hype it got, good for the creators. Absolutely good for the creators. I did enjoy watching it, but it's overhyped. Not bad, just overhyped. There's a difference in those words. So, like, just when talking to people about it, they kind of, because the biggest part of it for me is that it all comes down to yet another transformation. Because it's almost like it's all the Dragon Ball community or anybody who ever looked at Dragon Ball at any point in their lives think that Dragon Ball is just transformations.
Unfortunately, that's just anime as a whole. I mean, you know, all the big ones, characters have transformations. Like, they all amount to nothing in One Piece, too, for the most part. But
yeah,
he transforms to hit harder.
Yeah, everything's just a punch. But at least this one did have its own original story and everything, and had its own, like, technically a fresh take. Like, Vegeta wasn't sitting there being like, the principal Saiyans, like, it wasn't any of that. It was just him pushing Goku on to do better. So that was refreshing to see. I will say that.
Yeah, but to recruit him for his army.
Yeah. To recruit him for his army, sure. But I didn't think it was as crazy as everybody was making it seem. Like, it was like, oh my god, this is the best thing that ever came out on the internet, broke it and everything.
No, yeah, I thought it was cool, but I mean, I didn't care about it. I did think it was cool though, but after I watched it, I'm like, yeah, that was good for the one watch, and that's where I left it.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be sitting here and be like, oh yeah, everything that comes out fan made Dragon Ball, I hate it. No, because K&K Studios, they were gonna do like a whole live action series of Dragon Ball stuff.
Yeah, and that was actually the guys that did the Trunks one.
I don't know if they did. Did they do the? No, you're talking about the Light of Hope one.
Yeah. Yeah,
that one was good. I really liked that one, and I didn't watch every one that they put out. I need to go and do that. But K&K were the ones. They did like a whole like a fundraiser thing, and they had like this budget that they set up. They went and shot it outside, had people in the costumes and everything, and it looked really good. A lot like the other people, whose names I can't remember. I'm so sorry for that. But this is the one that I really wanted to see. It had like a little person that's Krillin and everything. It had a really good model for Piccolo, and then they did a Frieza one right after that one. So they were like little fan made trailers. The Frieza, it's a YouTube company doing CGI. So Frieza looked a little odd. But they got one of the Team 4-Star dudes, the one who voiced Frieza in the show, to voice him in that little short that they did.
I need to see those. I've actually never heard of any of that.
Yeah, they were cool. I liked it. And I was really excited for like to see a live action Dragon Ball series thing happening by people who actually care. So like you in this trailer, you got to see, Goku versus Nap. Well, you got to see Nappa. You got to see not Raditz, Vegeta, Goku, Krillin, Piccolo. I don't remember. I think Gohan was in it too. I haven't watched it in like 3 years, but it was definitely something that I was willing to watch. And I don't think the series ever got picked up or anything.
Well, that sucks.
Toei didn't take the stuff down either, I don't think.
Well, because it was live, I mean, they theoretically can't because it's not using the actual full-on intellectual property. It's still something they've made by hand with people. So in theory, they wouldn't be able to at all. Actually, even if they use the same names, I don't think they would be able to. To my knowledge.
So about what Devin said in the chat about Gon, Ichigo, Luffy, Yusuke. At least Ichigo and Yusuke technically only have one transformation. Luffy has 3 technically, not even 3. Like Gear 2nd, he just gets a little red. Gear 3rd, his fists get big. Gear 4th, I don't like that transformation, and the new one is stupid too. But it's just stupid. I'm sorry. But yeah, Gon's transformation was dope too.
Yeah, I haven't seen those shows, so I have no idea.
Yeah, no, Bleach. You saw Ichigo's one transformation.
Yeah, the one where he goes.
Yeah, just a mask. And then same thing with Yusuke, he just has that one transformation into like his demon form. And that's not until way far into the show. So it's like Dragon Ball's the only one with like 1 billion transformations with every character, like Tien's forearms, and you get Superman,
So I honestly still think that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger than... Hell, not even 4. Super Saiyan 3 is still stronger than God to me. And you've heard me say that before. Before we end this stream, I personally think that Super Saiyan 4 is stronger. No, Super Saiyan 3 is stronger than Super Saiyan God. Because the thing is that Goku can't do anything about it. He has to actually train that form and use it. He's unable to attain it, actually maintain it and use it to its fullest because reasons. He's talking about, I don't want limits, blah, blah. That's a limit that they plot hole written into the show and they leave it there. If he trained that form, he would be stronger than God if you think about it, considering the fact that he can't handle it.
I don't even think Super Saiyan 3 should even exist at this point. Like, it shouldn't have existed to begin with. Super Saiyan 2 was fine. Because we've seen what Vegeta can do with just Super Saiyan 2.
Well, yeah.
So, I don't even know why they had to introduce a Super Saiyan 3 at all. It was kind of like a toss-away transformation, which, again, that's the problem with transformations. At least Super Saiyan 1 and 2, I was like, okay, they're done. And then, you get Mystic Gohan, too. And that was just at the beginning. Like, Piccolo didn't get transformations. He absorbed 4 great people, and it's fine. But the transformations, man. Either they're going to start making them matter again, and then they're going to have to destroy the Dragon Balls at this point. Just get them out of the picture. That's the only way they can bring stakes back. It's the only way transformations would matter. It's the only way villains are going to matter. Because at the moment, there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, which is what I thought was cool about Omega Shenron and stuff. He was the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, that was cool.
So
I actually really like the Shadow Dragons. Was probably my second favorite part of GT. Favorite part being Super Android 17, just because I have a weird obsession with Android 17. I mean, the man found a pistol, put it in a holster, and then used it one time. I was like, this is stupid, and just got rid of it. Like, it was great. He was like, hey, let's take a road trip instead of killing Goku. We have time. No one on this planet can stop us. Like, come on.
Yeah.
17's great.
And they technically did nothing evil that entire time. I mean, robbing a store is not evil. That's just regular villain shit.
Yeah, I said that's human nature. But then there was like his fight with Piccolo, where they stood there, held hands, and screamed at each other. Loved it.
Well, all right. That is where we're going to end this Pulse Chat. Thank you for joining, Devin, and anybody else that's just kind of lurking. We are going to end this here. We might do another Dragon Ball one at some point in the future, actually. But definitely enjoyed my time here. This is a very productive conversation, because I actually remembered a lot of stuff, too, which is great.
Yeah, dude, I was just trying to pull from my memory bank, so I was like, why am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting something.
Yeah. Well, either way, guys, thank you for joining, and have a fantastic night.
Pulse Chat.